Hey everybody, it's Kim again. We're back in Kim's kitchen and so glad that you could join me as we finish up these potatoes. So let's get our sleeves rolled up and get these potatoes cooked and looked at, okay? So the first thing that we started with was our roasted potatoes. So I used my roasting pan here. You can use a roasting pan or you can use a square baking pan, whatever you like, or just a foil pan, whatever you like. So I've taken the potatoes and I put them, I've cut them and washed them and cut them up into wedges. So nice size wedges like this. I mixed them up in a bowl with the raw potatoes, I should say, in a bowl with some za'atar spice. So one tablespoon of za'atar spice and 1 tablespoon of grapeseed oil and ½ teaspoon of salt. So I mixed the potatoes all up and I put them in the roasting pan with the skin side down. So all the little pieces up. And I've used 2 pounds of potatoes. So this is what 2 pounds of potatoes is going to look like when it's done. So you can see I've got a nice size portion, okay? So I took the potatoes, I preheated my oven and to 425 and I baked them for 40 minutes. So they have come out just like this. You can see how they're a little bit browned here and there, just nicely done on the skin and everything. So perfect potatoes every time. 40 minutes. Not mushy inside, but just holding their consistency. And so those are done. So do enjoy the roasted za'atar potatoes if that's what you were after, okay? The second thing, because this is a 2-for-1 deal on the potatoes today with the video, I've also made garlic mashed potatoes. So what I did was I took, again, 2 pounds of potatoes, and for me that turned out to be about 6 potatoes. And so for each potato, not really huge potatoes, but 6 potatoes, all-purpose white potatoes, no big deal. And I put them in the pan here and cut them up small. Just cut them up in small pieces. Just slice them up in small pieces. And then I put them in the pan with 6 cloves of garlic. So I used a clove of garlic for each potato. So it's a nice little rule for help you remember how much garlic to put in there. As far as I'm concerned, you can never put too much garlic in, so enjoy. So I peeled my garlic and I just sliced it up. It doesn't have to be small pieces, and just put it in the water. And then I boiled the potatoes, just covered with water, filtered water, of course, you know me and my filtered water, and cooked them for 10 minutes. Brought them to a boil, boiled them for 10 minutes. Then I took my bowl and my strainer and I strained the cooking water out of the potatoes into the strainer, and then I put the potatoes back into the pan. All right, so I was keeping the water because I want the potatoes, the mashed potatoes, to be just the right consistency, and we're just going to add a little bit of this cooking water back into the mixture as we're mashing it so that we have the right consistency. Now just be careful that you don't add too much water back in, because then you're going to have soup. Not good. All right, so as you're mashing, just go ahead and use your masher, mash right back into the pan and mash them down. I added about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, then I added some rosemary. I have fresh rosemary, so I clipped it up and used about a tablespoon of fresh rosemary. Now I realize that not everybody has a fresh rosemary plant, so go ahead and get some dried rosemary, not powdered, just dried rosemary, and use about a teaspoon of that. You know, rub it between your hands into the pan and stir it around. I put a generous amount of salt. Well, you know I'm a saltaholic, so I put lots of salt in the mashed potatoes, and then some cracked pepper too. So mash it, get it stirred up, and this is what it looked like. And then I added a little extra water because of course I've just got dry mashed potatoes. So I added some water back in so I would have the consistency that I wanted. So here they are. This is what they're going to look like. You can see a little bit of the rosemary in there, and it's just the right consistency. If you like yours just a little more not soupy, but if you like yours a little more puddingy, just add a little bit more water until you get what you want. Now, do remember that I am cooking mostly vegan, so if you don't like that, then just add some butter instead of the olive oil, or just add some milk instead of the water, and you'll have the same great thing. Okay? So, back next video to tell you more about why you should make potatoes and how nutritious potatoes are for you. So, hope you've enjoyed this. Like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already. Any comments, any questions, and I'll see you back on the next video. Hope you're having a great day. Bye for now. Love you.